Hi everyone, my name is Lexi Sylvan. I am a sophomore here at Mizzou. I am studying middle school social studies education with a minor in social justice for educational leaders. And I am from St. Louis, Missouri, and I am going to be taking over Mizzou Education's Instagram story today. So I'm super excited for you guys to follow along with a little day in my life. Okay, now I am taking you guys on my brief little walk to campus. I live in an apartment downtown, so now I am going to be walking to work at the student center. Before work, I stop at Infusion Cafe to get a little pick-me-up. Then I come into work at the Mizzou store. This is the bookstore on campus where you can get all your Mizzou gear, gifts, anything like that. There's some of my friends that I work with. It's a really good on-campus job, super close to everything. My second on-campus job is as a student staff member here in the College of Education and Human Development for the Office of Recruitment, Diversity, and Inclusion. I work in Townsend Hall, like the front office, right when you walk in the building. Super fun. I get to schedule prospective student tours, show them around. I also get to schedule some events around the college. And as you can see, I also get to help drive the golf cart, so it's all a lot of fun. Another really good on-campus job for students. And next, I am walking to my first class of the day in Lefevre Hall. It is my Sociology 2150 writing intensive class. It's about the Amish communities. We just learn all things Amish, and it fulfills my writing intensive that is required as an education major. And today we just kind of worked on our final reflection project and had a workshop day. Okay guys, so I'm here with my teacher, Mr. Stolman. I'm going to ask him a quick question about our class. Okay, so what is your favorite part about teaching LTC 2040?
My favorite part, I think, is any day that we get to cover a topic that I had to learn the hard way and that I can give some kind of preparation, some strategies, some tactics for, so that we can be more successful teachers even closer out of the gate.
Okay, now I'm walking to my third and final class of the day. This is in Eccles Hall. This is my Food Science 1020 class called World Food and You. And today we just watched some group presentations. Everybody chose a country and chose a food commodity to present about. It's a pretty cool class. We get to try different foods, and it fulfills my science requirement as an education major. So here's me presenting. Farewell. Now I am heading back to my apartment. I stopped at Chipotle real quick, got some dinner, and now I am just relaxing until my next plan. Okay, now I am going to be answering some questions. So the first question is, what made you want to become a social studies teacher? I wanted to become a social studies teacher because of all the amazing teachers that I had growing up. I loved my 8th grade social studies class. Like, that was so fun. My teacher was just really great. He really inspired me to do what I'm gonna do now. So yeah, just all the great teachers I had growing up, my passion for history, social justice, all that good stuff, all kind of comes together for why I wanted to do what I'm gonna do. Okay, the next question is, what is it like to work on campus? So there are many pros to working on campus, and I would say, first off, convenience. It's really nice to just be able to go to class, work a quick shift, and then go back to class or do whatever you need to do. So that's really nice. Then I would say, like, probably the networking that you get out of it. I've met so many people from so many different majors that I probably wouldn't have met, just because, like, we won't have any classes together. So that's really cool. And you also just meet, staff members, faculty members, all that good stuff from that as well. And then lastly, I would say is, like, the scheduling and just flexibility of it. Since it's an on-campus job, they know what it's like to be a student. They will work with you, they'll work with your classes, and yeah, so it's just really nice and helpful. Okay, the next question is, what's your favorite part about being a student at Mizzou? And I would probably say just all the fun events that we have around campus. It's really fun to go to, like, the football games, the basketball games, just things like that. We also just have so many opportunities to meet people from all around the world, all around the country, networking opportunities with faculty members, and yeah, I just love the beautiful campus. everything about it. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite class that you are taking? And I would have to say my LTC 2040 class, which you guys saw a glimpse into earlier today. The reason why it's my favorite class is just because we have like guest speakers come in who are masters in their field, and they really just like teach us like all the different aspects to be an inclusive teacher, stuff that like we personally like maybe haven't dealt with. So we get to like just step outside our comfort zones and like learn new things. So that's really nice. And I just feel like after taking that class, like I can just become a more inclusive teacher, make my classroom like a safer space for all my students. Okay, I'm adding a part 2 to this question. So the other half of LTC 2040 is actually LTC 2044, which is your service learning component. So that is a requirement for all education majors as a part of your early level experience. So what I'm a part of this semester it's called AVID mentoring, and that stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. And what it is just I get to go to Battle High School, which is a high school here in Columbia. I get to meet with some sophomores. I get to give them tips on like time management, communication skills, just kind of things that like you don't learn in school, and it just kind of helps them. It helps lead the pathway to their college plans or anything like that. It just kind of gets their foot in the door. So that's really cool to like give back to your community. So that's also like a great part of the LTC 2040 class. Okay, the next question we have is, have you or do you want to study abroad? First answer is yes, I definitely want to. There's a lot of different opportunities around the College of Education and Human Development where you can like teach abroad, all that good stuff. So I'm definitely looking into it, but I have not gotten the opportunity to yet. But I did actually get to do a paid internship down in Orlando, Florida, which is called the Disney College Program. And what that was I got to like just live in Walt Disney World for like the spring semester of freshman year. So like a couple months I worked at the Epcot theme park. I was a quick service food and beverage cast member. So it was a lot of fun. Got to learn a lot of good like networking experience. I took like a leadership one-on-one class like from people who work for Disney themselves. So I just learned a lot of cool things, met a lot of cool people from all around the world. And what organizations are you involved in? So first things first, I'm involved in the Mizzou College of Education and Human Development Ambassador Program, which is basically just like a leadership program for students in the college. And I just get to give prospective student tours. I get to just meet prospective students at like high school fairs, college visits, all that good stuff. Next thing I'm in is in Dorsey Leadership Academy, which is also a program here in the College of Education and Human Development. I'm also involved in NABSE, which is the National Alliance of Black School Educators, which you'll actually see more about later because that was the org meeting I had to go to. And then I'm also involved in Kappa Delta Pi, which is a educational honors society. You'll see more about those in the next stories. For my last stop of the day, I'm going to my NABSE org meeting. Hey guys, so I'm here at my org meeting. It is called NABSE, which it stands for the National Alliance of Black School Educators. And I am here with our president, Natalie Gibbs, and she's just going to answer a quick question for me. Okay, so can you tell me what it is like to be the president of an organization here in the College of Education and Human Development?
I have found it to be really fulfilling and encouraging because I get to help people get involved, and I get to help with a lot of really cool behind the scenes for like fundraisers that we have and things like food drives and voter registrations and things like that.
And lastly, I just went to Froyo in downtown Columbia, and I just got some frozen yogurt with some friends. Okay guys, thank you so much for following along with me today. I had so much fun showing you guys a day in my life. And if you guys want to keep up with me, you can follow me on my personal Instagram at Lexi Sylvan. Have a good night, everyone.